Hello, welcome, my name is Axel K, and today we're revisiting one of the best decks in the meta, Taunt Druid. A lot has changed, but the game plan is still the same. Taunt Druid is all about making a wide board with low cost minions and then to close out the game with an arbor up. The deck is really explosive on board since you can utilize your Razormane Battle Guard to cheat out Taunt minions and your Oracle of Elune to duplicate them. Combo both of these cards and you have a deadly setup. The deck has a low curve and your mulligan can't really go wrong. You want to keep Peasant, Vibrant Squirrel, Argent Squire, Far Watch Post, Razormane Battle Guard, and Oracle of Elune. We're in a meta where we know that the majority of the games will start with a quest line. So Peasant is one of the strongest cards in the deck if you can pull it off on turn 1, since you're most likely going to draw at least 1 or 2 cards from it. If you do get the Razormane Battle Guard in the mulligan, you could always keep a random Taunt minion, or a Teacher's Pet or even a Greybow, since you can play the Battle Guard on turn 2 and one of these cards as early as turn 3. The game plan is simple, go wide and win quickly, but there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Guardian Augmerchant is a very powerful card if you use it on the right target. The best targets to hit with Divine Shield are Far Watch Post, Razormane Battle Guard, and Oracle of Elune. Razormane Battle Guard and Oracle of Elune are very powerful together, since the discount that the Battle Guard gives will work with Oracle of Elune's effect. You can use these cards together to duplicate a big minion. However, you will need 2 Battle Guards to copy your big threats. A very powerful turn 6 play could be something like Oracle of Elune into a Battle Guard. The Battle Guard will get duplicated, and then you can play a Greybow or a Teacher's Pet that will get duplicated as well. Now you have a wide board with sticky cards with huge stats in just one turn. Top it off with an arbor up on the next turn and win the game. It's very important to avoid board clears, and turn 4 is usually the turn that you're going to see something like a Fire Sale or a Soul Run. I recommend playing your sticky minions with Divine Shield before turn 4 to avoid it. Or you could use your tokens from Adorable Infestation to bait it out and then play your stronger cards. And that's about it for Taunt Druid. Go wide, duplicate your minions, and finish the game with a huge arbor up. Thank you guys so much for watching. The channel is really popping off and we're getting close to 700 subs already. We have never grown like this before and I have all of you guys to thank for it. I really appreciate it. True kings. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Back with some Druid. I think this deck has really changed a lot since we tried it before. Wow. We got the Battle Guard. We're keeping that one. I wouldn't really keep the Annoyatron, but I'm keeping it with the Battle Guard. Actually, we could do this on turn 1, which is huge, but you never want to keep the Pack Mule. So let's see if we can find a like 2-drop or something. That's really good. So I think we're just going Peasant. So what's so good about Peasant in this meta is that you always know that they go for Quest. You always know that they go for like a life tap or something kind of weak on turn 2. Unless it's a mage, I guess. Or I guess he could hit us with like Perpetual Flame or something here. But the Peasant is so safe. And he's gonna draw a card. Maybe even 2. Because the meta is so... Like, it's weird because the meta is really fast. Because the game ends on like 5 or 6. But nothing happens until 5 or 6. Which is just interesting. So cards like Peasant is actually really good. Next turn I think we just go Battle Guard and then we play an Annoyatron together with it, so it's kind of protected, and if we're lucky we can get that Greybow down on 3, and then I guess actually if we can, we could coin Arbor up. Not this turn though, but we could coin Arbor up on 4, which would be really good. I think even if we drew the Pack Mule, I think we're still going for Annoyatron just because we want to be as sticky as possible. So let's say he wants to Perpetual Flame here. It's gonna stop at the Annoyatron. So you can't really clear this, which is really, really good. And next turn we can go Greybow. Unless he kills this, but it's kind of a gamble if he goes Perpetual here. I didn't. Okay, so he's looking for value, which tells me that he doesn't have a Perpetual Flame. But he... yeah. I wouldn't bank on it anyways. So yeah, we just go Greybow here. So I could clear here like this, bum, but then the Perpetual Flame wouldn't get stopped, but he's gonna clear into this and maybe Perpetual Flame, but Greybow will be in he will be in the way anyways, so I think I'm just using this to go face because I want to play very aggressively, because we don't want him to complete the quest or get something something big out there. He's already kind of playing the attrition game, so he's just looking for value here. So I think it's better to actually end the game. Or try to end the game. Overdraft. Okay. Yeah, like, he's generating just a ton of value here. He is not overloaded at all anymore. We might coin the Arbor up here. Kind of depending on if he plays something. Or we could try to go really big, but I'm kind of scared to do it because that Perpetual Flame is coming down. Not necessarily next turn, but it's coming down. Oh, that's another Arbor. We have such a huge hand. Look at this Peasant. It's actually insane. We could go Composting, which is really good. Like, we could play another card Composting, but we don't need any more draw right now. I just need to go big. And we're going Arbor up this one because it's the freshest one. And he didn't have the Perpetual Flame before, so I'm not... Like, he has to top deck it, I guess. Maybe. Or he's just... really patient. More patient than I would have been. Because he's getting so low. It's nice to have this little legendary here. Ah, that's a low roll. Good for me. So now we kind of... Oh no. Oh, good. He just danced around it. And that's a concede, right? Oh wow, that's really good. So next turn we might go Park Panther. Because I just want to deal face damage here. Actually, it might be better to wait with the Park Panther. But no, this is gonna summon the Taunt. I was like, maybe we go Park Panther and... Oh my. And just wait so we can hit him. So how much damage do we have? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we got lethal, right? Park Panther kills. Smack him. Smack him. Smack him. And then we buff. And we smack. Death by a Murloc. Okay, this is a really good deck. I love it. Oh, is this Shaman day? We take it. We'll take it. I think it's gonna be hard though. But I don't know. I like a challenge. Especially when I'm playing decks like this. Decks that I feel really good with. Or like that I have confidence within myself with. Okay, so we really want to get another Peasant because it was just super OP. And we didn't get one. I kind of like it. We might have to go Guardian Og Merchant on turn 1. Because I just want to play something, you know? But we have some other things we could draw, like a Squirrel or an Argent Squire. We already have that adorable Infestation. But we want something to put it on. But if we don't get it, it's not the whole world. If we get a 2-drop, we might just chill. So we got a 2-drop. I don't think we need to play the Og Merchant here. Wait, let's think. I don't have anything that I want to protect right now. And I think holding on to a card like this might be too slow. I think that this guy might be able to deal like 4 damage or something. And I think his 1 mana cost is like worth 4 damage. Oh. Good, Elemental. Oh, we even got the big boy. So do we want to hide our Peasant behind the Annoyatron? We could go... We could just trade here and then go Peasant, which is pretty good. Peasant buff? I kind of like that. And then we can hide in between, next to the Annoyatron afterwards. There we go. There we go. Big turn. And he's on coin, right? Yeah, so he could zap this with Gyroworm. Actually, this is like one of my favorite decks that he's playing right now. So my favorite decks are Hunter, Taunt Druid, and Elemental Shaman. I think those are the most fun decks right now. Because I really like board-based stuff. That, like, obviously you guys can tell that from last week where we revisited Fortune Barons. That was a lot of fun. I would like to do something like that in the future as well. Because I think that there are a lot of misconceptions about what decks are good. And I think that decks that were good back in the day are still pretty good. Like, I think Miracle Rogue might be good. I want to revisit it, but I don't really want to do everything like back to back to back. Next turn we just go Park Panther, it's so good, and then we hit him in the face. And if we can set up a good Oracle, that's good. I think this guy is running kind of a slow version of Elemental Shaman. We take it, we just wreck everything. By the way, everybody's just enjoying their new hero portraits. I picked Malfurion because I like Malfurion. Druid is actually one of my least played classes, but I've been having a ton of fun with it ever since Forge in the Barrens. Especially like, if I can have an aggressive Druid, I'm gonna like Druid. So the dream, right, is Beast Druid. I wanna play one of those, the Fang cards. But there are kind of beast lists, or that are dependent on beasts, like Guardian Animals Druids, but I want something a bit lower to the ground, I guess. But yeah, I think we're wrecking this guy. I don't really know what to say about this right now. The Oracle of Elune, it's good to save her. See if we can get like a Razormane Battle Guard, or maybe something to protect her, like a Divine Shield, even though I threw him away in the beginning. But as long as this Park Panther sticks, it's gonna be a good time, because then we can hit face and then we can use it to trade. But yeah, I think this guy has a pretty slow hand, but I really don't like the Marsh Spawn in Elemental lists. So he's kind of not even running a slow list, right? He's running a Doomhammer list. That's good, because these boys are taunts, are just wrecking, just absolutely wrecking Doomhammer. So he picked both cards, right? So he's gonna be overloaded, yeah. So he can't play Doomhammer next turn, so we're not in a hurry actually to play Teacher's Pet. So we might actually just go super wide here. Well, he does have the coin, right? So I think we're going for Teacher's Pet. So I was thinking that we could go Oracle of Elune, buff it, and then play the other one just to curve out and just get a wide board, but I think he has the coin. I can't remember if he played it. Yeah, there it is. Actually, I can see it on my deck tracker. So yeah, he could actually go coin Doomhammer here. But a Doomhammer isn't gonna do anything. Still. It's gonna heal up to full, but I'm kind of fine with that. Should we just... Yeah, so he's going to full no matter what. So we can throw our small minions into this. Pow! This is so good. So we can actually multiply him with the Elune. Yeah, I think we're just going big here. We have to go Elune first, almost misplayed. There we go. I don't think this guy runs like lightning storms or anything, so. And then we buff this. He's going to full anyway, so we might as well just sacrifice the small boys. And now we have the opportunity to hit him, and he really needs to do something about this. Like, preferably he would go wide. But, I don't know. He might frog one, but I don't think he can. Right? Yeah, he can. Because he played the slugger. But I think we're in a super good spot. Now we really want to find like Greybow, because he's gonna be free, right? Or he's gonna cost 1. So it's so good. Like, this combo is so insane. Because it makes like, it lets you duplicate Teacher's Pets and Greybows. I think he has to kill on this, right? Otherwise he would have just zapped this and hit. He can't Rock Biter, right? He can't Rock Biter hit the Teacher's Pet. I mean, he could. But yeah, I think the patch is coming in. Maybe it's tomorrow or it's the week after. I don't know. But I've just seen a ton of mages and warlocks today. Actually, like, out of my 17 games that I've played today, I've been up against 35% mages, 24% warlocks. Which is crazy. It's a lot of warlocks and counter to warlock. Yeah, he kind of had to, right? He spills over 1 damage, he takes damage in the face. I got the big boy as well. Alright, let's just go. And then we hit. So if he wipes this, then I'm kind of fine with it because I'm gonna draw as many cards as I lost. And it's very easy to just play your cards with this deck. And we kind of high roll with that Mukla. So cool. So cool. Old school stuff. We really want to see that. So yeah, maybe I kind of oversold Elemental Shaman in the beginning of this video. But I would never, ever run March Spawn. I'm not throwing any shade. I just wouldn't play it. Okay, dude. I just want to find an Arbor up and finish this. On to the next one. So yeah, he could, I guess he could get an out here. Lightning Storm. I would draw a ton of cards though. But what else could he possibly do, right? Perpetual Flame could be good. Oh no. Lightning Storm, okay. So let me draw, dude. Can I get a Park Panther? Very good. So Park Panther isn't lethal, right? We have 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going face, obviously. But I kind of want the Park Panther to be in my hand, just so I can have the burst from hand. I don't need to play it now. And I don't think it's like a card that you remember to play around. This is going face all day, every day. So let's set up a threatening board. I think we're going Peasant, Greybow, and Brawler. Because this will give me 3 attack. Yeah, I could go 4, but it's not enough. So Greybow is the most important, then the Brawler, and then the Peasant. So the Greybow makes it super sticky, so he has to go through it first, and then it's gonna jump to something else, and then I might have those 4 damage still afterwards. So yeah, I need... Yeah, there we go. That was the perfect setup. A priest. Okay, nice. It's gonna be small boys against small boys. Whoa. We have an interesting hand. I mean, Battle Guard together with the Aug Merchant is so good. Go Squire on 1. I wish I had the coin. We're definitely keeping the Battle Guard. I think since we have the Battle Guard, we kind of want to find a taunt, right? Oh, that's the wrong taunt. Okay, dude. This is not a Shadow Priest. Okay. I'm ready for it. He's gonna one-shot me. Has that ever happened? We could go wide here, but I'd rather go wide before I can Arbor up. So let's just get the Watchtower down. So yeah. Has anybody ever been hit with the quest reward? It looked like I was gonna one time. I dodged it. It's good for me. I don't want to be the first person, and I don't want it to happen on cam, because if it does happen to me, I kind of have to post it, right? Could go Battle Guard, Pack Mule here, or we could... I kind of want to use my hero power to smack him, but we're not gonna do that. I guess we could... I think it would be good to Aug Merchant our own Farwatch post here. Because if we pull another taunt, we can play all 3 next turn. And then we can go for a big Arbor. Sweet. Actually, we can't play this and another taunt because he has the Farwatch post. Interesting. I think it's good to have this at least. This many Divine Shields. Should we just have the most expensive hand ever made? I think we are. I think we're setting up that Razor Mane. We have the Arbor up. We can probably just go kind of big. Let's play the Anoidron. Or should we hero power here? We have to kind of take off one. Let's take one off the board, right? How much damage would we have with an Arbor up next turn? It would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. We need to slow down a little bit. Kill off one of these. Now we just chill. Yeah. We can't really go for the kill yet. I think it's good for us that that our watchtower is so healthy. That Divine Shield was a really good idea. It's gonna be hard for him to remove it. He's questing kind of slowly. It's been a long time since I saw a priest, right? Like a normal priest and not a shadow priest. I like shadow priest. I like low to the ground curve cool decks like that. We might just go, if things stick, we will just go Arbor up here. So the reason why is, one, it's a good opportunity just to play it. Two, it's gonna give us more health, which is huge. Greybow is so good though. You have to do it right. Do we have to do it? I mean, Arbor up is pretty fat. We could go Greybow. No, we can't do them together next turn. If this dies. I really want to kill off this watchtower. I'm going Arbor up. I'm going in. Then I have to kill off... It's annoying. Maybe I should have gone Greybow. This happens at least. I'm just chilling. I'm letting that watchtower live. It's 1 mana. I have a low curve deck. Totally fine. It's better to have a big board and go face, I think. I mean, this is too valuable. I think I miscounted like one health on it. Oops. Totally fine. Okay, good. So as long as he doesn't like board clear me, we're gonna be fine. That Greybow is so hard to get rid of. Next turn we can play these together then. If this survives. It's all hanging on this boy. The Battle Guard is so good. I really like Battle Guard. I like Oracle of Elune. I think the art and the effects are so fun with them. Rostrot Viper. Alright, we just go big. Oh, we could. Oh yeah, we can't play anything. Why do I suck at counting? I should have really killed off this watchtower, right? We just chill. I guess we could have traded like this. Am I just screwing up? What? What is this? We take it. I'm getting carried by my class. Composting? You can't play it. Like, he made all of my cards too expensive. I played around his Elusia. Yes, I did that 100%. Alright, that was a fun game though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, and I will see you soon. Peace.